All right. Another episode of the Bison Lounge. Welcome, everybody. Your host, Manuel. Here sitting next to my handsome friend, no homo, Noe.
Hi, everybody.
How was your week, Noe?
My week has been busy. Busy. I've been tired and with my job and stuff, and it kicked my ass. I got sick, I want to say Thursday. I had the runs. Like, really bad. And yesterday, I wasn't feeling no better either, but today, it being Saturday, I'm up to my game. I was able to actually whip out the laptop, pull my pants down, get a little funky with it.
Oh, goddamn.
Yeah, some little interracial game.
Goddamn. Yeah. Speaking of game, what have you been playing, dude?
Right now, just a lot of Magic. Like always, just a lot of Magic. I think I'm going to have to make a Twitch stream for the channel and just play Magic.
Play some Magic.
Just play some
against the viewers.
Against the viewers?
Against the viewers.
All three of them?
All three of them. All three of them.
But
I'm one of them.
Well, I just been playing Magic, and I've been kind of looking into this one game. It's that one you told me about, the monkey.
The monkey. Oh, Wukong.
Wukong. There you go. I was kind of looking into it today because I think I want to give that a try. It's just I never liked those type of games.
The Soulsborne.
The Soulsborne type of games. I tried plenty of them, like Dark Souls, and what was the other one? The
Demon Souls, Dark Souls.
But what was the other one where they only made one of them, but the fans want a part two?
Ghost of Tsushima.
No, I played that, but I didn't think that was like those.
Really?
Yeah, it didn't feel like those.
Did you beat it?
Yeah, I beat the fuck out of that game.
And you didn't feel like it was like any of them?
No, like it was a good game. It was challenging, but those Soul games, what category are those games? What do you call them?
They're just Soulsborns. They're just Soulsborne. That's why they call them that.
Bloodborne. That's the one I was.
Bloodborne. Okay.
Yeah, I played that one too, and I didn't like it.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't like any of those games.
Damn, I actually didn't.
And even the one with the ninja guy with the he has the arm, like his arm's a claw.
Oh, his arm's a claw. Damn. This is
Shikara? I don't know, whatever.
Sekiro?
There you go, Sekiro.
Yeah,
Sekiro. I didn't like that one either. I liked the art, but I didn't like that one either.
Really?
Yeah, but Ghost of Tsushima, I don't think that...
Isn't that the same... No, wait.
No, it's not the same game. It's a totally different...
No, but it's the same thing.
Concept.
Yeah.
The same concept in a sense, but Ghost of Tsushima, that didn't feel like any of those games to me, but that's not giving hate towards that game. That's one of my favorite games, and there's a part 2 coming out, supposedly.
There is.
Well, besides me, how about you? What have you been playing?
My usual, y'all can talk shit about it, but my usual survival games. I've been playing Myst Survival. It's had a couple of upgrades. It's still still like a beta, and there's still like stuff being added to it, which kind of like gets me excited to see like, all right, there's been an update. It's 0.7 this time. What did they add? And it'll give me a list, but I'd rather play the game and find out what they added. And when I first bought this game, there was only a couple like little settlements, like maybe like 3 or 4. And whatever you live in, like if you find a little tent, whatever, and you live in that, that's the only thing that there was.
Okay.
And in these little 3 settlements, there was bandits, and that's it. But like the game is called Myst, there's zombies.
Zombies.
Yeah, they're like these like crazed zombies. Like I think you talked about last episode. But anyways, so you only had to fight bandits and zombies. Now it's like in 0.6. Still not finished. There's like
vampires and shit.
Oh, close. There's these little fucking bloodsuckers that come out of the ground and shit that you have to fucking fight. But
mole people?
Oh shit, mole people. You know they're real, right?
I know they're real.
They're living under.
I'm looking at one right now.
Oh shit! Shit, I've been found out. I would love to live like a mole person though. Underground,
dirt all day,
in the dirt, cool dirt, underground.
But how would you fuck? Would you have to come out of the ground to fuck?
Oh, damn, that's a good question. Would it be one of those, like, raids? A bunch of us just come out. We're here to breathe.
I got a date. You're all covered in dirt. You're on a nice zoo. It's all covered in dirt.
I told her we're going to the beach.
Oh, you're just digging in the sand?
I don't know. Old people. That's got me going on something else. But no, that's all I've been playing lately. Just that Myst and Ark Survival. Fighting them dinosaurs.
Never played it. I've heard of Ark. I've heard the fan base around it.
It's toxic.
It's toxic.
It's toxic as fuck, yeah. You can't go in the game without some douchebag coming up and just, for the fuck of it, just fucking your shit up.
Really?
Yeah. Or he's getting chased by a T-Rex and you're over here just doing your thing, like, gotta build up my fortifications, and then he runs through you and does a pass and dash. You fucking dick, and the T-Rex fucks your shit up. And he gets away.
The fuck? I never liked those type of games, and for that reason, maybe because they're like open world games, but like online open world, to where like somebody from you're not even playing with could just pop in anytime,
Fuck your shit up. Yeah, but I mean, if you're smart about it, like you start getting like sort of into these little. You have like a certain protocol, so to say, to like at the moment that you start, like, all right, I need to gather this much of this much of that, and that way I can make at least a little fortification so nobody fucks with me, and then I'll start building up. And then you got to find a certain place in the map where you know dinos ain't going to spawn like a motherfucker, you know, or like the little docile dinos are going to be just minding their own business. Because there's some... I don't want to say I have thalassophobia, but I think I do, because anytime there's water in a game, like for example Subnautica, I have like the biggest fucking like hesitation to go deeper into the water or whatever. And in fucking Ark, there's these fucking huge fish, like megalodons.
Oh, like megalodons?
Yeah, there's megalodons in that bitch. So if you're swimming in the deep end,
you're fucked.
Not exactly. You can probably survive and make it back to land, but
you think the megalodons still exist?
I feel like there's probably like one out there in the sea, dude. Like,
bro, there's more than one out there.
Who knows, dude? Because I mean, they have found massive sharks.
They found massive everything.
Like the massive squid in fucking Japan.
Giant squid.
Yeah, the giant squid, but it died.
Yeah, but it died. Man, if that thing's big enough already, can't even imagine what's really down there.
Oh, fuck, dude. Like, that's why I feel like I feel like I do have thalassophobia, but
I have it. But I've always been interested in the sea, but always terrified of it.
Yeah. Like, there it is.
Yeah, like it's like what's down there.
Yeah,
like what's down. I want to know. And like if they were like, "Hey, we're gonna put you in the submarine," not like that one that blew up on those guys, like a year ago.
I think it was more. It was during COVID.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, with the dudes that like got a like, no shade. I mean, it's tragic what happened to them. It's true. But I mean, how are you going to control a submarine with a Mad Catz controller, basically?
Dude, that was the trippy part when I found out that it was a Mad Catz controller. I was like, what gamer came up with this shit, dude?
I mean, well, when you really think about it, like, it could have made it easier for you in the aspects of, like, at least there's not all these knobs and buttons that you have to press and shit for it to, like, start diving. You just press B and you're going down. Press A and you're going up. Press Y and you get launched out of that motherfucker.
They pressed A and it didn't come. It didn't come up. It didn't come back up. That's for sure,
bro.
They hit the self-destruct button.
I don't even think they hit a button. They just like, you know what? This is it. And then you hear the violin and cello playing in the background. The Titanic dudes playing in the background.
Dude. Damn, dude.
But I mean, you see videos of that shit though. There's like condensation inside the sub, and that's not supposed to happen.
And that's a way to go.
I mean, they didn't do what they love.
What if they didn't die because it exploded? What if a monster got them?
It wasn't the water pressure. It was something like biting down on them. Like, dude. Well, how far down did they get?
Far enough. Far enough. I know that.
Far enough to not get back up here.
Yeah, far enough to not get back up. Like, how do you even man, I've always loved the Loch Ness Monster, even though, okay, I believe there was a Loch Ness Monster at one point, but I think it's dead now.
It died after all these years?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, a lot of the stuff that, like, people said, like, oh, we've seen it and we saw this and we have pictures has already been debunked.
Yeah, they've all been debunked. Even the original.
The original, just a little hook.
Yeah, it was like supposedly like a little submarine.
Yeah.
Like, I forgot what was on it, but
they put something on it, but it was debunked. Like, but maybe at one point there was.
I believe there was because back in, like, if you look in the back of the myth, like, the Viking days, like, all their old art and stuff, they had, like, sea serpents and stuff. And I believe, well, there was a theory, because I watched Discovery Channel and shit.
Yeah.
This one guy was saying how, like, yeah, like, these sea serpents and stuff, they were alive. Like, Vikings and samurais, like, back in the 1800s, they saw them. But they were seeing the last era of the dinosaurs. The ones that didn't die the ones that were in the ocean.
Yeah. Deep sea.
Yeah. But who knows? Maybe they're still down there.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, maybe if there was a megalodon left over, it's probably like deep in the crevice of the fucking Mariana Trench, just hiding away.
The Mariana Trench, dude.
Something like that. It's in not a little cave, maybe a massive cave that the divers just haven't seen. Or
maybe the lost city Atlantis never sunk. They just moved somewhere else.
Shit, maybe they're in the sky now.
Dude, Skyward Sword, bro.
God damn, dude.
Skyward Sword. The city up there floating.
Well, I mean, there's even been sightings supposedly of a fucking pterodactyl and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah. They call them firebirds.
Really?
That's what they're called. Thunderbirds. There you go. Thunderbirds, not firebirds. That's the name they called them.
Really?
Yeah, thunderbirds. Like big-ass birds that are supposedly pterodactyls.
Well, that's what in the video, you see like an actual form of a pterodactyl, like not just, oh, it's just a shadow that looks closely. No, it actually has the actual silhouette of it. So,
you ever seen the Jurassic World movies?
Not the recent ones.
The recent ones?
I've heard they were
bad.
Yeah.
But pretty much the dinosaurs become like living in the human world in a sense. I'd be like, fuck that. You're crazy. We gotta gun these motherfuckers down. We had dinosaurs, there's raptors running like a community, like a fucking community of homes. Like, god damn, kids are being snatched, dogs are being...
For real?
Yeah.
Forget about the trafficking. We gotta watch out for the fucking raptor kidnapping shit. But I don't know, man. Well, I would believe that it's possible, and like they would probably do something like that with, like in a movie, on a faraway island, like away from everybody else.
Is a sauna.
Yeah. It's the land.
It's the lost world of Jurassic Park. Welcome. We spared no expense.
Sign the waiver, please.
Sign the waiver that you're probably going to die.
We're not responsible. But yeah, no, like, yeah, side tangent badly. Goddamn, from Ark. It happens.
It happens. I love dinosaurs. I'm always a fan of dinosaurs.
Yeah, which is why the reason I think that you'll like this game, dude.
I don't want to try it.
You should try it.
I don't want to. I've barely got time.
You should try it.
I'm going to have to now that we're talking about video games all the time. I'm going to have to pick something.
Yeah, you're going to have to pick something else up. You have to beat Red Dead Redemption, goddammit.
Yeah, so fun fact. I bought Red Dead Redemption for PC like right when it came out. And I have like 278 hours in that game. Still haven't beat it.
Goddamn.
I was just doing all the side quests, which I'm still not done. And not even the side quests. I'm talking about the challenges, like the poker challenges, the thief challenges, the bandit challenges, the florist challenges.
Oh, the different types of herbs that you can...
Yeah, all that. Like just doing all that. Not to mention all the people challenges, side challenges.
There's one that's still in my head. Where's Gavin?
Which one's on?
Is the guy where he's just like, have you seen my friend Gavin?
Oh, yeah. He's like in every town and like he's like looking for Gavin.
Yeah, he's like, I'm looking for my friend Gavin. Has anybody seen Gavin? Have you seen Gavin? Like, no. Who the fuck is Gavin? Oh, well, he's my friend. He sent me this letter, and that's all you got. That's all you get. To this day, I don't think anybody has figured it out.
I wonder if that's really something that no one's figured out. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, like it can be figured out.
Yeah, like it can be figured out.
I don't know, man, because supposedly, at least from what I've seen in like all the YouTube videos, like the deep mysteries that they go deep dive into the fucking game, look into the code and see if they can find Gavin, and even then they haven't fucking found Gavin. There's people that like the moment that they see them, they'll restart the game, see the guy that's looking for Gavin, they'll lasso him and steal his shit, and they'll find a letter that supposedly his friend Gavin sent him, and it's like telling him where he's at this place, yada yada yada, and still nobody has figured out the fucking mystery.
They sit him down. We gotta tell you something. You have no friend named Gavin.
You have no friend named Gavin.
Mailed that letter. You mailed it to yourself.
You're a loser.
You're a loser, my friend. But here's a question. I'm gonna start making a segment of a versus segment.
Oh, god damn it!
Because we've been talking about Mario versus Sonic, and you know what I'm trying to say.
Leon versus Chris.
But Okay.
Leon.
Arthur versus, you know who I'm going to say?
John Marston.
John Marston.
God damn it. God damn it.
It's hard, right? It's hard.
It's hard because they're both badasses as they go. Well, I mean, John goes out a badass.
Yeah, John goes out pimp mode.
Yeah.
Pimp mode.
Yeah.
OG mode.
OG mode.
OG.
Yeah, he's like, I'm going to take at least some of you motherfuckers with me. Arthur, fucking a sickness that we cure nowadays, no problem, took him out. And they even tell him to smoke cigarettes. That's hilarious. To smoke a couple of cigarettes, maybe that'll make you feel better.
This tobacco will make you feel better.
Yeah.
This nicotine?
The fucking funny thing about that is that back in the day, was an actual remedy. Oh, you feel a headache? Smoke a cigarette. Your stomach hurts? Smoke a cigarette. It's like, there's some freaking doctors that said, like, you smoke cigarettes now, but back in the day, they were supposed to heal you, but they're killing people by the thousands. What about those vapors?
Vapes?
Vapes.
I hear vapes are even worse.
That's what like a lot of doctors are saying. Like, vapes are worse than fucking cigarettes.
I remember the vape trend when it first came out?
Oh god.
We were what? Was it high? Nah, it was right after high school probably.
I think I was in college when that shit started like getting big because I was still smoking
like
cigarettes.
It was everywhere. Like people were buying. I seen people vape pens. And it was just because of how cool it looked. People blowing this ridiculous amount of smoke out. I'd be like, God damn, dude.
And shit.
Like, Jesus Christ, that's a lot of smoke in your lungs, man.
This is called the Ghost. This one's called the Vortex. I'm like,
this one's called I'm gonna fuck your mama.
This is me smoking a cigarette after I fucked your bitch.
Oh, shit.
But I just never got into that. People were carrying literally like fucking oxygen tanks that were vapes or something like that. But getting back on topic, if I had to pick, I'm gonna go with John Marston.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have to go with John Marston.
John Marston, just because he went out like a beast. Blah, blah, blah. Can't talk.
Are you ready for 3?
Red Dead Redemption 3?
Yeah,
I haven't seen shit about it.
You think they're gonna make one?
I mean, they've already opened up that fucking that door to where, like, well, we went backwards. We can probably go even further back where you're playing as Dutch.
That would probably be the best way to go, because if they can't go after the first one, because right after the first one, that's when the automobiles started coming out.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, I mean, at that point, you'd be in Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, because like I watched a lot of Western. I forgot what they're called. People who study like ancient times or Western times. Like there's a guy, huh?
Historian.
There you go. Shut up, man. Shut up.
I'm just
historian. God damn it.
There you go.
A guy who knows history. How about that? A history teacher.
That's better.
But there's, and I believe him too when he said this, because I believe it. He said as when the automobiles came out, the Western era was over. As soon as auto cars were a thing,
yeah,
the Western era was over. Soon as horses got replaced with cars, even though there were those shitty slow cars, that was it. That was the end of that era.
Well, it's funny because in the game, even John says, like, what is this thing? It's an automobile, you Yankee. You ain't gonna find that out because you can't afford it. And like they're having trouble going up the hill, and he's like, yeah, if I was on a horse, I would have been there a long time ago. I'm like, he does make a point.
Yeah.
He does fucking make a point.
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to say. Like, even they can't go. They'd have to go. I mean, for it to be Butch, that would probably be the way to go about it. Go again to a part 3 being before part 2.
Yeah.
And then playing as Dutch. I'm sorry, Butch.
I was thinking about it. Butch. Who's Butch?
Who the fuck is Butch?
Who the fuck? No, I can see going, or the person that taught Dutch how to be a...
That'd be going too back.
Too far back, you think so?
Back. That'd be like going back to that, what's that? Not Easter egg, that theory that uncle's law or read.
Oh, yeah. So... They debunked it because
well, I knew that was never real.
Well, what's his name? The voice actor for Arthur said, no, that's not true. Uncle's not Red Harlow and stuff like that.
Red Harlow.
He's not Red Harlow. It doesn't make sense. Blah blah blah. He just says like it's not true. So he debunked it there. But there's a lot of people. There's a lot of like similarities between both of them.
Of course.
But it's kind of sad to know that Red Harlow became a drunken.
It makes sense. That was the Western days. Like,
True. Liquor was at an all-time hooch. What's it called?
Hooch, there you go.
Was it an all-time high?
well, the one game, if anyone hasn't known this, the one game that kicked off Red Dead, and I always assumed this, but it was confirmed. I think I saw it the other day on a YouTube video. Gun was what tipped the iceberg for Red Dead. And I loved Gun. I remember playing that on my GameCube back in the day. I loved that game.
But wasn't Red Dead Revolver out before Gun?
No, I think Gun was out first. I believe Gun was out. Gun was fucking awesome.
Yeah, no. I'm not saying it wasn't.
I was about to say, better change that tone.
Better lower your tone. Nah, Gun was fucking dope, dude. It was ahead of its time. I will say that.
Yeah, it was.
It was way ahead.
Everything that you did in there, you do in Red Dead, except in Red Dead, you could do more of it.
Yeah, it's more in detail.
It's more in detail.
Except I don't think you were able to lasso people.
I don't think you could do that.
Yeah.
I think you could. But you couldn't rob them and shit.
Yeah, you couldn't rob them and take their shit. I mean, if you killed them, yeah, you could. You could take their bullets and cash, but...
They even had the ancient animals, like the white buffalo,
Did you hunt it?
Yeah, that you had to hunt.
Yeah.
They had those special ancient, or not legendary animals. Legendary animals.
Because I remember that in the first Red Dead, I found Death's horse.
Oh, yeah.
Where it's just a skeleton. Yeah, and I was like, okay, so this is one of the horses of the apocalypse. Where's the other three? I could never fucking find them. For the life of me, I could never fucking find them. But then I would see YouTube videos or somebody writing pestilence, or somebody else writing war. I'm like, dude, what the hell? Where did they find them? And apparently, when you read up on it, it's by luck.
Yeah, it's like a shiny Pokemon.
Yeah, exactly. It's by luck that you're gonna. Because I remember finding it in just out in the wilderness, like in the desert. I had lost my other horse because somebody shot it. So I'm like running around. I'm like, fuck, I got to run all the way back to town. And it was far, dude. It was going to take me a while. And I was pissed off and I was climbing a hill. And I'm like, maybe if I go over this hill, it'll make the shortcut. Sure enough, as soon as I get to the top, I just see this fucking horse's skeleton. I'm like, wait a minute. Is that supposed to be here? Is this a glitch? Let me try and freaking catch and see what happens. Wrote the fucker. He was fast. That horse was fucking fast.
And that's Red Dead 1?
That's the first Red Dead.
Red Dead 1.
Yeah, that's the first.
What'd you think of Undead Nightmare?
Love it.
It was good, right?
Loved it. Yeah, no, it was
It was crazy how they made that work, because I was thinking it was going to be stupid.
I think they did it because of like how in Grand Theft Auto... what was it? Which Grand Theft Auto was this? I'm trying to remember which one it was where there was zombies. Or if I'm just losing my mind, it was during the zombie era. I think it was when all the games were like picking up their zombie sites and everything like that. Like even Yakuza, one of my all-time favorite games, Yakuza. They did a zombie Yakuza. I think it was called Yakuza. You never played Yakuza, so god damn, man.
That's not Sleeping Dogs, right? Is that the one where it's like Sleeping Dogs?
Okay, so Sleeping Dogs, you're a cop. In Yakuza, at the beginning, you're a member of the Yakuza. Then you become an ex-member that you have to fight all these gang nails by yourself. You're nobody, but you're known as the Dragon of, I believe, Kamurocho.
The Dragon Fist.
He's the Dragon of Kamurocho, and he's one of the best fighters. There's even a level where you have to take on. And it's I don't want to say hack and slash, but like every time you bump into one, it goes into a fight scene. And every fight scene, there was in this one level over 100 dudes that you had to fight.
Yeah.
So you're fighting 100 dudes, like legit, like beating the fuck out of everyone. You kick one of them into like a crowd, opens up the way. You can progress, and then they close up again. You got to beat up a fucking shitload more. Badass fucking game. I love that. Ever since they have like 7 of them now.
Wow.
There's 7 Yakuzas, and including that, I think it's called Dead Souls. I think.
Dead Souls?
Yeah, Yakuza Dead Soul. I think. Don't quote me on it. If anybody out there can freaking correct me or tell me what the name of it is.
I'm pretty sure you pissed off some people.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. But like I usually say, I don't give a fuck. Anyways, yeah, no, it was during that zombie era where every single game was just getting their own zombie game, or zombie games would be popping out. Dead Island. Dead Island. I like Dead Island. I like the premise of it. It was good. But anyways, yeah, and I think that's where Undead Nightmare came along, because everybody was doing zombie games, and they're all like, you know what, let's jump on this bandwagon, see how it goes, and it was very well received.
That's why I don't like zombie games anymore.
Why?
Because it was that era of everyone was making zombie games. Like Left 4 Dead was great.
Oh,
Left 4 Dead.
That's a staple.
That's a staple.
That's a staple.
Part 2 was even better.
Yeah, I think that's the one that everybody plays now.
Oh, wait, it was Left 4 Dead, right?
Yeah, Left 4 Dead.
Left 4 Dead.
Left 4 Dead 2, yeah.
Left 4 Dead, yeah. And those games were really fucking awesome. I enjoyed playing those online. Those were always fun. And then what was the one that came out a few years ago? It was just from the same, I think Valve did it, or a group from Valve made it. It was like another Left 4 Dead, but it was called something else.
Back 4 Blood?
Yeah, there you go. Back 4 Blood.
Yeah.
That one was all right.
I wasn't too stoked about it.
Yeah.
I wasn't too stoked about it. The mechanics were there, but it didn't catch me. It wasn't so much as a hook as Left 4 Dead was for me.
Yeah, I said it now, but once a Resident Evil game, I'm getting it. I'm getting it.
Well, I don't know, man. I'm still thinking 9's coming there.
So speaking about 9, there's supposedly the 9's gonna have Leon and Jill as the mains.
Really?
Leon and Jill. That's an odd team up.
Well, I mean, I'm not freaking out about the team up. What I'm tripping out about is this going to keep the first person?
Man, I don't know. I hope not, but at the same time, I've enjoyed 8 and 7.
I've enjoyed it too, but when you played the Chris DLC and you were first person, I was like, this ain't the same.
The same, yeah.
Yeah, you hear Chris's voice, but I don't know.
Yeah, you hear his voice, but you don't see him. That's the thing. You don't see him.
And you're used to seeing the character in Resident Evil.
Well, supposedly, I thought they did an update to where you could change the third person, but that's what I heard. Where you could be third person in 7 and 8? But I could be wrong.
I haven't seen anything about that, but I mean, shit, I'll go back. Like I said in the last episode, like I was playing 7 and I don't know. I wouldn't be. I don't know. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard because like you're already used to the first person, but if it's gonna be Leon and Jill, I wonder how that team how it's gonna go, how it came to be. I'm really fucking curious.
Yeah, Leon and Jill, because Jill's always with Chris.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
She's always been a Chris bitch.
Yeah,
she's Chris's bitch.
Well,
so
looks like Leon is Mr. Steal Your Bitch.
Well, what if Chris gets Ada? Damn.
Well, wait. Chris already had Ada at one point.
Well, he didn't have her, but they entangled. He fucked him.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. No,
it's Chris. I'm tired of looking at that pretty boy hair called Leon. I need a real man. I need a man of steel. I need a man of steel.
Well, I mean, in 8, Chris looked old as fuck.
He did, dude. He looked bittered.
He looked like fucking disgruntled and shit.
Like shit. Whatever he's been doing, he's been fucking saving the world and shit.
That is true.
But to me, I thought when they showed him in 8 and he had the trench coat and shit, I was like, this dude's slowly becoming Wesker. Dude, that'll be like the perfect like ending. Chris, the good guy, to the fucking he becomes just like Wesker.
And there's a good reason behind it.
Yeah,
and it was the same reason that Wesker did.
Yeah, he was like, I hated that dude. Like I did. He did make points though. I'm not gonna like do like what he did, but I'm gonna entangle my theory into it.
Because I mean, look what he did to Ethan.
Yeah, exactly.
Look what he did. He's like, I gotta go. I gotta take him. So you want to stay back? It's your fucking decision. Deuces.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. Anyway,
stole this kid, dude.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, he stole this kid.
Well, I mean, did you play the Rose DLC?
No.
Because I think she's part of like a team or something.
Yeah, that's what he pretty much recruited her.
Yeah, that's
Ethan dies, doesn't he? In 8?
Well, he's already dead after 7. He's just
technically, yeah, he's dead.
He's the mold now.
But I think in 8 he's officially gone.
Yeah, he blew himself up with the The fucking
Damn, Chris stole his kid and ended up keeping his kid, making him like his little puppet. Damn, he is Wesker, bro. He is Wesker with the trench coat and shit.
Yeah,
dude. What if he injected himself with the virus too now?
Well, wasn't there like Chris clones or something like that?
I don't know anything about that.
There was supposed to be like some like. There was supposed to be something about like clones or something about it. And
I know Wesker had clones,
but I heard something about the clones that like those weird soldiers that you fight. They're clones, and I think I heard something about it being Chris's
DNA.
Yeah, it's Chris's DNA and shit like that.
Damn, dude, that'd be some shit.
Yeah,
it's too badass. They're like, no, we need more of these men.
We need more.
We need more of these men. We need them now on the ground floor.
Full throttle. But yeah, no, dude, that would be a fucking story. God damn, now you got me thinking about it. What the fuck, Capcom? Let's go. Let's do this. Let's make it happen.
I love Capcom, but I hate Capcom too because they're the biggest thieves when it comes to DLC and shit. Well, speaking of thieves, like actually, let's jump to Nintendo real quick. So Nintendo is re-releasing, what?
I love your segue. No, continue.
Nintendo is re-releasing their Donkey Kong Country that they remade years ago.
The first Donkey Kong, like the first.
I think it's a remake. It's a They already remade it I think they remade it for the Wii.
Yeah,
and they're remaking it again for the Switch.
Mm-hmm.
And they want full price, $60.
What the fuck?
A re-release of a re-release.
God damn, hell no, dude. Damn. Okay, now I understand your segue. Holy shit.
Like god damn, Nintendo don't give a fuck either. Well, that's what they did with Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom, okay, I haven't beat Tears of the Kingdom, but after playing, like, I want to say I have at least put, like, maybe 40, 50 hours. It's literally the same fucking games.
Rookie numbers, man. Come on, you got.
I'm sure it's more. I'm just giving like.
Yeah. No, I got.
I put hours in, but it's the same game as Breath of the Wild.
They just added building mechanics.
Yeah, they just added bit, which is stupid. I hate that shit. They're like, well, how am I supposed to do this? And then they leave like parts, and I was like, oh my god, dude, I gotta do this build bullshit. Like that's why I hate. I ain't gonna say I hate it. That's why I dislike it. Mm-hmm. I'm not one of those. I've never been a builder fan of building games like Sims, Fortnite, shit like that, Fallout.
You kind of made yourself clear on that one when I told you about Ark and all that stuff. You're like, fuck those games. I gotta go fucking farm materials and then build my own fucking house.
I play video games to escape work. You want me to work more?
Well, I mean, I enjoy those games because Isaac was watching me play Myst the other day. And he told me like,
shout out Isaac.
Yeah, shout out to Isaac, man. How you doing, man? Oh, actually, we hung out the other day. Man, we got wasted. Goddamn.
Blasted.
Yeah, dude, wasted. We went to the bars.
I'll get some funky lovers that night.
Funky lovers, dude.
Some froze.
Goddamn.
Some funky lovers.
Yes, we can go with that. Well, actually, no, they were ravers.
Ravers?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't trust those.
It was crazy.
They'll slip your drink.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was a freaking night. I'll tell you that. Anyways, he was watching me play Myst, and he told me like, all right, what are you doing now? I'm like, oh, I got to get a car working because I need to move faster around the map. So what do you need to do? Well, I need to go look for an engine. After I look for an engine, I got to go look for a car battery. He's like, you have to do all of that to fucking build a car. And then what's the car going to do? Move me around the map. That's it. It's not going to fucking help you kill things. It's not going to help you in any missions. I'm like, no, it's just
gets me there faster.
Yeah, it's going to be there faster. He's like, God damn it. And you have to look for an engine and a fucking battery. I'm like, yeah. And 4 tires. God fucking damn it. I'm like, yeah, hey, man. I like that type of shit. It's therapeutic.
Oh, God. It sounds fucking torture the way you explain it to me.
It's fun. I like it. I like building stuff.
Wait till they get really realistic, and then you gotta get an engine, but you gotta like lift and find a jack. You gotta find the tools. You gotta have the right socket for that screw.
I got a 3/16. What the fuck?
It's a 10 millimeter. God damn it!
It's metric.
You gotta beat like 3 bosses to get one socket.
Oh fuck that, dude. That's when I will probably quit those games. But other than that, I like those games. But with Tears of the Kingdom, they didn't go into that much depth. I do like how they added it to like puzzles. You had to do puzzles and stuff like that. Like, all right, you need to get across this freaking water. Link can't swim for that long. I do hate the stamina system.
I hate the stamina system.
I don't like it. But I mean, once you get used to it, you get used to it. But said because Link can't swim for that long, you got to build a bridge. What are you going to do? Look for a couple of planks, blah, 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 make a bridge. Okay. But then there's times that are like, now you got to make a catapult. Bitch, what the fuck is
catapult?
Yeah. There's some puzzles where you have to make something that will launch a fucking ball or something like that. Dude.
See, that's what I'm saying. They went too in depth with that. I hope the next Zelda game, they stick to the basics where they give me a story and yeah, it's open world, but Jesus Christ, like, god damn, Tears of the Kingdom, like, when I went to, I was like, oh, okay, we're back on the field. Oh, there's a sky. You got to go in the sky. I'm like, okay, fine. And then I ended up finding out there's an underground fucking map too. And I'm like, this thing's humongous.
Yeah.
How the hell do they want you to beat this game?
Dude, okay. So I will give Nintendo props on that.
For what, making a bigger, longer ass map?
Yeah, dude. Like, it's bigger and more to explore.
But don't you think video games, that's what they've all been doing, making these outrageous fucking open world games?
Some of them are doing it right, and some of them are doing it way fucking wrong, dude. Like, you'll have, like, the games that are doing it right. Grand Theft Auto has not failed.
Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto, you're going to drive everywhere.
Yeah.
So the map is huge. The bigger the map, even better, because now you can fucking race around.
Yeah.
But, Tears of the Kingdom, you had to figure out ways to like get around that fucking map, get around the underground and everything like that, dude. So I do like the openness of that map.
I don't.
I do, man. It's fucking awesome. Building a little plane and shit like that drops bombs because this is America, you know.
Because this is America.
And stuff like that.
Oh, by the way, Trump's back in office, people, if you didn't know that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Trump's back in office. Holy shit.
Trump's America now, boy.
You're about to learn today. But that's something else. I will say I will give Nintendo props on that. You might call them thieves because of what they're doing.
With Donkey Kong?
With the Donkey Kong, but with Zelda and that open map, love it. More map, more to explore, more to do.
Way more to do.
And I mean, they give you the option of fast travel.
Yeah, there's fast travel, but Jesus Christ, like, why so much, man? Like, I don't know. I just hope I want the green tunic back. Can we go back to the basic suits?
Well, you got to work for that.
Well, I know you got to work for that, but it's like, there's so many suits. Like, why? Why are there so many costumes? Like, I get it. Each one has their perks. I'm like, god damn, like, god. And then you got, like, endless amounts of shields, arrows,
I wouldn't say endless.
Not endless, but you know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, like an inventory of like weapons, and then again the weapons thing. When I first played Breath of the Wild, I was like, "What?" It's like no sword. Like it was like, yeah, and they break. Well, that's what they did in Skyward Sword. That's why I didn't really like Skyward Sword either. They implemented that formula. Of course, it wasn't as much as these.
Yeah.
But the whole shield and sword stuff, they did that.
But didn't, like, for example, on Tears of the Kingdom, when you find the Hylian shield doesn't break.
Yeah, that's what you see in Skyward Sword. You don't have the Hylian shield till later.
Right.
So you gotta get these basic ass shields and upgrade them to last longer.
Yeah.
So you get it later, the Hylian shield, but still, that's another reason why I wasn't a big fan of Skyward Sword. It was alright. Zelda was hot. That's one thing, too, I was going to say, too. Haven't you noticed how they're making Zelda a little bit more, like, good-looking? Because before, she was always the big, puffed, pink dress with the pointy ears. And, like, yeah, I'm not saying she looked ugly, but it was like, she was your basic princess.
Yeah.
Now she looks like a hardcore, like, Sarah Connor, kind of looking a little bit like, oh, whoa, this girl could kick my ass. I don't know, let's get a little hot in here. Let's get a little hot.
Pants are getting tighter.
Yeah. Pants are getting tighter.
But I mean, yeah. Well, I think it's the graphics upgrades and shit like that. I mean, I think it was Twilight Princess when you first see like a detailed Zelda, like a detailed female Zelda.
Well, Midna, your partner, how she was that little like
imp.
Yeah, but then when she becomes like full grown later in the game, I was like, god damn,
holy fucking shit!
Like, oh, goth queen over here. I was like, Jesus, got the princess.
I never thought about that goth queen over here.
Goth queen, dude. Like Midna was hot, dude. And by the way, Twilight Princess is one of my favorite Zelda games ever. I love Twilight Princess. I remember back in the day, I used to wake up early real early and play Twilight Princess. And like my aunt, she used to get pissed.
I bet.
She used to be like, "Why are you playing that game? Why are you playing?" I was like, "It's Zelda. It's Zelda." On the Wii. Back in the day.
It's probably because you were making noise. Shit.
No, it's making no noise. It was just, I was up early and shit. And I used to stay up late too, to like 4 or 5 in the morning playing that bastard.
Only get 2-hour intervals of fucking sleep.
Yeah,
for
like,
2 hours.
God, I love that game so much. Twilight Princess. Well, what's your favorite Zelda game since we're on the topic?
I'm never going to move from Majora's Mask.
You're a Majora's Mask fan?
Majora's Mask, dude. The darker side of at that time, it was a darker side of Zelda. Because of all the shit, like some of the stuff that you find out in that game, you're like, "Holy fuck!"
Yeah, because I listened to a lot of what do they call retrospectives, and like they were explaining. I was like, "Jesus Christ, dude!" When I was a kid, I remember even playing the game used to give me like
chills.
Chills.
He was just like,
I was like, it didn't feel like Zelda, but it was Zelda. Even though Zelda's not in it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, now that I think about it, Zelda wasn't even in it, and there was no like representation of Zelda. There was a representation of everybody else.
It was a Link game.
It was because I mean that's the fact that they called it The Legend of Zelda when Zelda had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, she had nothing to do with it.
Nothing to do with it.
Well, I listened to retrospectives of Ocarina of Time because that's still considered the OG, which I could understand, but it's pretty dark too. The whole concept of Link being in what was he? He was what was it? Kokiri.
Yeah.
But it really, he wasn't, and nobody liked him. And then he got sent off on a mission.
Yeah.
Found out he wasn't a Kokiri.
Yeah.
His mom died, left him there with the Kokiri to raise him.
Yeah.
And then on his quest, he had to travel through time. Remember, he's just a kid. So he traveled 7 years, the teenage level. And then, like, all he knows is his trauma, and at the very end, his fairy leaves him.
The fairy
disses him.
Yeah, the fairy leaves him. Nobody knows that he's the one that saved Hyrule.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
And then he gets sent back in time to be a kid again, to have done all that work, and no thank you.
What do they call it? What is that called? The hero that no one will ever know about?
Yeah. But I mean, they call him the hero of time, and he's known throughout the ages too.
Yeah.
Which is kind of confusing. But, there's that. Apparently, there's 3 different timelines.
Yeah, there's 3.
There's 3 different timelines. But other than that, dude, like, I think Ocarina of Time was the most fucked up version of Link because of what happens to him.
The kid had trauma, man.
Yeah,
especially in Majora's Mask, just to add on to it.
Oh, dude, the moon's fucking falling with the ugly ass face. You're just like, fuck my life.
Seeing
dude.
all these people like accept their fate because they know it. They know it's coming.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the three, not the Deku mask, but you later find out that it was somebody that died. But the Goron and the Zora mask, both of those dudes were dead.
Yeah.
And you have to relive their traumas. That's why he screams when he puts on that mask.
Man, it just trauma to add on to trauma.
Dude, that kid was just...
That kid's fucked.
Yeah, pretty much. That was the fucked up
He took it like a soldier.
He did. And he survived. Because that's who trains...
I know that theory.
On the
Twilight Princess, that's him.
That's him.
It's crazy, dude. That's such a fucking... Wow. And it's crazy because I found this out not too long ago. So in Ocarina of Time, I remember being a kid doing this. There's a segment when you go into the Lost Woods and you run into a Skull Kid. And he tries to fight you and you pretty much kill him.
Yeah.
But it turns out that Skull Kid is the Skull Kid of Majora's Mask.
Yeah.
That shit blew my mind.
Yep.
I was like, what the fuck, dude?
That's why I loved it because, dude, like, there was connection between.
It's Nintendo, dude.
Dude, again, props to Nintendo for that shit. But I'm never going to move from them. That's going to be my favorite, Majora's Mask. Yeah, no matter what.
I respect it.
Yeah. Twilight Princess was really good, too. I really enjoyed that one. I have it. I probably shouldn't say this. I have a real working Wii, real working GameCube where I play all those old games.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, nothing wrong.
People play retro games all the time.
Absolutely, with their very real consoles.
Yeah, with the very OG consoles. It's a market. It's a market out here.
Absolutely.
That's why I want to play Ocarina of Time again. I think I'm going to jump back on
I can make that happen for you. Just give me a couple of minutes on your computer.
Or Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Conker's Bad. I have that.
I have it too.
I have it. Wait, but you have it on
64.
On the 64.
Yeah, I have that, baby.
Dude.
I have that bad boy.
Okay, I missed that game. Well, not really miss it because, like I said, I have it, but like
it's a staple.
Yeah.
A staple.
It was one of the first games that I would say was kind of like gory, besides Duke Nukem and
I never played Duke Nukem, but I heard about it.
What other one? And Doom.
I remember playing Doom. Doom was good.
I never understood the premise of it.
I never knew what the fuck it was.
Yeah, I just played it, killed the demons and stuff like that. I saw my brother get very far on it, even to the point where he got to that last level where you're fighting the fucking head.
Mm-hmm.
Did he ever beat it? I don't know. But I do remember him getting to that satanic goat and shit like that and fighting it. Later to find out that wasn't the true boss.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, apparently you have to like add a note clip mode, and then behind you find John Romero's head, and you have to shoot it. That's the true boss.
What?
Yeah.
I love when games do that, when you think you beat the boss, but it's somebody else. Like that's take God of War. What was the newest one? Ragnarok.
Yeah.
So you think it's Odin? It's not Odin, and they don't even tell you about it. You got to find it out for yourself. The last boss is
like when you fight all the Valkyries.
Yeah, it's a Valkyrie.
Really?
It's a Valkyrie, but she's fucking tough, dude. Man, it took me maybe like two days to fucking beat that bitch.
Wait. Hold on. So after you defeat Odin, you can still go back on the boat and.
No, there's no boat. That's you're thinking about the first God of War.
Yeah, because that's where you fight the Valkyries.
Yeah, you fight Valkyries in there, but in Ragnarok, where you actually fight Odin and Thor,
yeah,
Odin's supposed to be the final boss, and he's not. It's one Valkyrie.
Oh, what the fuck?
It's a forgotten Valkyrie, or like a Queen Valkyrie, and she's a tough motherfucker, dude. She beat my ass so many. I was like, not raging hardcore, but I was getting pissed. I'd be kicking her ass, and then she'd come out with new moves.
Oh, what the fuck?
And I was getting heated.
Well, that's right there. That's Soulsborne right there. That's Soulsborne. That's what basically Demon Souls, Dark Souls, Bloodborne, that's what it is. That's the type of mechanics that it is. You'll be kicking the shit out of this fucking boss, and you'll be like, oh, fucking piece of cake. Next thing you know, they do like a one-hit move on your ass and kill you. That's Soulsborne. That's what I thought they were trying to do with God of War. Because there was times like, dude, I'll be doing good in the game, I'll kill a boss here and there and stuff like that, and I don't know, or in the next level, I get killed by like a regular fucking enemy. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
Like, where did this dude come from?
The difficulty. If you give me God of War,
and that's what I would.
That's pretty much Souls mode.
Well, what was before? Because it was the easy, medium, and then hard, and then they had one difficulty after hard, and then
give me
God of War, and you couldn't play Give Me God of War until you beat that.
Yeah, you had to be extra hard.
Yeah, so I always played it on that extra hard mode, and then like. After that, I was like, nah, fuck that.
Yeah, you did all that to get the mode that you didn't even want to play.
Yeah, that I didn't even want to fucking play. And I'm like, I'm not want to play again. Fuck that shit.
Fuck this game. Shit-ass game. But besides that, you want to give the people some topics?
Topics? I mean, dude, lately, this topic just came up because, you know how you're sitting on the freaking YouTube and you're just watching shit? Here, like, I like to, like, put videos in the background when I'm playing games. And YouTube decided to take me through its algorithm to the serial killer side, where I found all these crazy stories about like certain serial killers, like in India, here in the United States, and like one in China and stuff like that. Like, oh wait, that wasn't China, it was Japan. It was the Hello Kitty murder.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, so from what I heard and like in the background, like I said, it caught my attention. I even paused the game a couple of times. It's supposedly this guy killed this woman, and he kind of like chopped her up into pieces, but he stuffed most of her, I think, inside this like Hello Kitty mermaid plushie, and you just left her there.
What the fuck?
Just left her there, dude. And then it took a while before the authorities found her, because nobody knew. The guy got out, he was done, dipped out. And then it wasn't until a while that people started like complaining about like, something smells bad. What the hell's going on? They called the authorities. The authorities were doing a check, found a room. They go into this room and they found like pieces. They found, I believe it was said that they found her legs, an arm, but they couldn't find another arm, her torso, and her head.
Fuck.
And so one of the officers said like something was out of place that really, really stank. It was that Hello Kitty mermaid plushie. And they're all like, that one stinks really bad. It's probably full of blood, so let's get it out of here. When they picked it up, it had some weight to it. Oh, so they ripped it open. That's where they found her head, her torso, and that arm. And they're like, dude, this is fucking horrible.
Jeez.
What's even crazy, I'll tell everybody here now, like, I know there's a lot of people that say, don't look this up, and then kind of insinuating, go ahead and look it up. Go look it up. But there's pictures online about this shit, and it's crazy, dude. I don't recommend it, but hey, there's those people out there that ain't gonna give a fuck and they're gonna still go look for it. So search at your own risk. But there was that one in Japan. The one in China was one of a guy that he murdered, I think it was two women. But what he was doing is he was sticking their body parts, like mulching them up, breaking them down, and sticking them into the water pipes.
Oh.
Yeah, and then the people, well, he was at the top floor. The people on the floor below him started noticing leaks. The water started tasting kind of funny.
God,
they're like, what the fuck's going on? It's coming out of different colors. So people are freaking out. So they had a maintenance guy go check everything, water tanks, everything was fine. And then he started smelling stuff, and he's like, it's coming from the wall at this top room. Let's go check it out. They didn't find any body parts. They just found, well, technically, they found like bones. And then he noticed that a bunch of the patches on the wall, like, were like, okay, well, that's where all the plumbing's at. Something's not right. They said that when he cut into the pipes and everything, as soon as he pulled it out, like a slurry, like it was like a slurry came out of the pipes of just body parts that just decomposed in the water and shit, dude. Bro, people were freaking out. We've been drinking human.
You've been drinking fucking people, man.
And it's fucking crazy. And I'm listening to this like, oh, that's fucking weird.
It's wicked. It's wicked, bro.
Man, that's brutal. But there was that. But then, of course, it also took me to videos of like, those 10 times when serial killers didn't get away with it, or 7 times when the serial killers got karma. It's shit like that. Well, there was this one video where like the serial killers got karma, and there was this guy in India, a certain part of India, where he was like, apparently it was this little town. There was only 2 gangs in that little town. That's how small the town was. It was just 2 rival gangs. One of them had this guy that like would threaten the people. He would threaten the people, had machete and stuff like that. He would go and threaten people house to house. Give me your money. Keep your mouth shut. And I won't grape your family, and I'll leave you alone. I won't kill him. But so people were paying him, barely able to pay him. And he'd be graping women and stuff like that. Sure. Every other house and stuff like that. And people feared him. And so one day, one of the women that he wanted, that turned him into the police, but the police were bought off. He was paying the police off. So they told him like, hey, this person came and ratted you out. So just letting you know, do what you will with that information. They went and threatened her, and she started, threatening them with like, she apparently took off the gas canister to her kitchen or something like that. And she said like, I'll blow us all the fuck up right now if you don't fucking leave me alone.
Oh shit.
The rest of the people around this little town, I don't even want village, I guess you could call it, because it was so small, heard that she stood up to this guy, and the guy backed off. But then he was going to come back for her. They heard that, like, you know what? If she can stand up to him, why can't we? Everybody in the town came up, and he only had like a couple of lackeys, dude. He had like maybe like 10, 15 guys with him at most. But the whole town coming down at them, like his lackeys dipped. They're all like, nah, man, we don't want nothing to do with this. We just want to be because he was, protecting us, We were
what I signed up for, pal.
Yeah, exactly. This ain't what I signed up for. Fuck that. With sticks and stones, dude, they took this guy down. Police came, took him in, and the trial lasted years.
Fuck.
And so the women were all like, nah, this man raped over 70 women. Fuck that. Y'all better do something about this guy, or we're going to do something about this guy. Police were like, just let the justice system do what it can. Oh, hell no. On one of the times they were transporting his ass, women were waiting for him at the courthouse, dude, and they started beating the crap out of him, and they started stabbing him with their kitchen knives. Like,
God damn, dude.
They got. I would call that like sort of like a civilian justice sort of thing. And like even the women that were doing it, they didn't care. They're all like, yeah, we did it. Take us to jail because we did it. They took credit for it, no problem. I'm like, that's pretty boss, dude.
Damn, dude. They made their own gang of women, dude.
And they got rid of this guy. They unalived this guy. I've already said killed. So anyway, so fuck it. But that for me was kind of like, I was like, that's pretty dope. It sucks that people died, but at the same time, these women turned into gangsters and fucked this dude's life up.
Jesus, dude, they fucked him up, dude.
Well, I mean, you know the first part that they chopped off. Yep.
Yeah, that's the way. That's when you know. When a girl fucking chops a guy's dick off, it's usually because he did something really bad. That or she loved you too fucking much. And you left her.
God. There are those psychos out there. Just as much as there's men psychos out there, there's some women psychos out there too, man.
Ah, damn, I can't even imagine. But speaking about that, and thanks for bringing up the serial killers. There was this thing, I think it was Vegas. It was somewhere. It was a casino.
Mm-hmm.
These two women brought a guy back to his room for a threesome, and they killed him and they robbed him. You heard about this? They were cousins.
Yeah, I think I heard something about that.
Yeah, like, and okay, let me just say this. And I'm not trying to give points or pointers to people, but at a casino where you're seen going on camera with this guy to his room, like, come on, man.
You got to put yourself out there.
Like, big time. Like, you like, what was going on through your head? You had to be on something, I'm saying.
Like, I mean, I think I know what you're talking about.
This just happened last week.
Oh, okay, then no, I did not know it because I know of another one where it was actually two girls, took this guy, robbed them blind, like completely blind. He was a tourist and shit like that.
Well, that's pretty much what this is. Two girls, they robbed him, but they killed him.
Yeah, well, then the next time he found out because he had cameras installed in his whatever, I guess his suite. He had cameras installed and he saw where they were putting shit in his drink, and that's why he felt all lightheaded and shit like that. And then when he passed out, he never smashed. He was planning on, and they were like kissing up on him, getting him ready to go. He never smashed. He passed out, and they took all his cell phones. They took his keys to his car and dipped out with his car.
Oh, that sucks.
And funny thing though is this guy had money. He had money, so he just got new shit. That same day where he woke up all fucked up, and he bumped into them again. And then he acted like he didn't know them, and he's like, "I'm gonna get them this time. I want cops outside my freaking suite, ready to go." And they fucking fell for it.
Jeez,
they fell for it. But when they found out that there was cops outside, they tried to kill him.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. They tried to fucking kill him. They tried like, "Oh shit, we're gonna go to jail. Well, might as well go for a good reason or something.
Go out with a bang.
Go out with the bang and."
Murder this person.
They weren't successful because the moment that he started struggling with them and he started yelling for help, the cops already know, okay, this is our cue. Busted in there, got the girls, and then locked them up. And even then, they still tried to deny everything. They're like, "No, we didn't do anything. He was trying to hurt us, and that's why we were defending ourselves." Like, you do know there's like cameras inside that place, right? And they're all like, yeah, you're going to jail, bitch."
Jesus.
It's crazy, man.
How's your feminism now?
Where's your feminism now?
Where's your girls at now? Should have just stuck to the kitchen, girl.
But it's crazy shit out there, man. It's crazy.
That's why I don't go. That's why I don't drink at places anymore. Yeah. Like when I was in Vegas, I had one beer when I was playing poker and shit, but that's about it because I don't trust people. Like even at Vegas, come on, Vegas.
Oh, Vegas is. I mean, not to throw shade
for a reason.
Yeah, when whatever happens there stays
there, supposedly.
Yeah, but I mean, like, who was it that made the joke? He's like, whatever happens there, it stays there, except gonorrhea and AIDS and every other sexual transmitted disease.
I think that was me.
Was that you? Guys, is there something you want to?
Not yet. Like I said, it stays there. It stays there. It doesn't follow me here. Don't count.
I'm taking the blue pill anyways.
Take some Blue Chew. By the way, we ain't sponsored by them. but we'd like to be sponsored by Blue Chew. So if you're listening, Blue Chew, give us some money. Sponsor.
Give us some money. We want some money.
We'll sponsor you, bro.
I mean, I've never tried it. Not gonna lie.
I haven't tried it, but if I get sponsored,
I don't know.
I never tried it, but I mean, if I got sponsored by it, I'll try it. I dabble. I'll be like, they're giving me money. Why not?
I'll have a taste.
Test the product.
Test the product, you know, and then talk about it next time. Well, I mean, I don't know. What is it anyways?
I think it's just a pill, right?
Just a pill.
Or I think it's called Blue Chew. It's probably chewable.
Yeah, but I mean, like, what is it, just to get it up, or like... You know, it's funny that I'm asking all these questions.
But from what I hear, it's just Viagra. It gets it up, but it makes it stay up. Like, to where, like, even, like, you could be done, and it's still up.
So you can go for, like, 7 rounds?
I'm pretty sure.
Huh.
I mean, I've never met anyone that took it. Of course, I don't think anyone would want to ever admit that, but...
I don't see why not. I mean, if you're taking that and it's giving you the best fucking sex of your life...
It ain't going to give you the best sex of your life. It's just meant to make your dick stay longer. It's not going to be the best. It doesn't mean it's going to be the best sex. You might be taking some Blue Chew thinking, man, I'm about to get me this bad, and it's stank. It stunk. And then you still got, and you're like, man, that was like a waste of my time, but you still got this boner, and now you're like out there paying prostitutes and stuff, or is that just me?
Well, I don't know.
No?
You pay for it?
No.
No.
Me? Pay?
There no such thing.
I rob them at gunpoint. That's what I do. You're getting this car.
I'll GTA their asses, give them fake money and beat their ass and take my money back.
Yeah, I'll take my fake money back. Joke's on you.
I'm taking my shit. I'm pretty sure there is that type of shit out there, like where they go and smash, pay them, and then when they get out of the car, blam blam, give me my money back, take off.
Yeah, but it's hard to get away with something like that these days.
There's true.
Cameras everywhere.
That is true.
There's only so much you could do.
Yeah. I mean, and nowadays, yeah, it would be hard to get away with murder. I know there's people out there that already have it down to a T, where like they're all like, oh, easily I'll just do this, do that, and blah blah blah. They have it like already planned out, which worries me that I'm acquainted to those people. But at the same time, I'm like, damn. I'm pretty sure there's people out there that'll just sit down and think like, if I wanted to get away with murder, how would I do it? And of course, they'll start planning things out. How would I get around cameras? How would I get around this? How would I get rid of the body? How would I do that? How would it, like, I'm pretty sure
it's a whole process.
I'm pretty sure.
It's work.
Of course, yeah. I mean, you don't want to get caught. I'm pretty sure you have to bust your ass.
Well, back in the day, it was easier because back in the day, they used to just snatch them. You can't do that really anymore because, like I said, everyone's got cameras. You see a woman screaming and shit, you already know someone's pulling out their phone.
Yeah.
You can't just snatch it because before that's what it was like. And hitchhiking is not really a thing anymore.
Well, I mean, like, yeah, exactly. Hitchhiking is not a thing anymore. Like, a lot of people are like, nah, screw that. I'm not.
Yeah, no one does that shit no more.
But I mean, it's back where I was in the serial killers thing where the way Jeffrey Dahmer did it, the way Ted Bundy did
it was
the way,
that era was easier. Yes, take them back to your place, but now it's like you got cameras everywhere. Like they're getting in their car, but cameras are on the street. Like they'll be like, oh, he got in a car with this guy down the road or somewhere. They'll see the license of this car he got in, and that's it. Like, you probably killed him, but still, they're gonna find you.
Yeah,
it's not easy like it used to be.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, you could still meet somebody, take them to your place, and do it, but you're more out there. Is what I'm trying to say. You're more out there.
I'm pretty sure there's gonna be people like, yeah, I know that guy. He left with this person on this day, and they left like at this time. And they'll start looking for you now, and so on and so forth.
It's like the stupid people with guns. Like, some people that, like, bring their guns out to scare someone and they accidentally shoot their kids.
Oh, dude. Bro, that's like the worst.
Like, you fucking try to protect your kids or something, and then you accidentally shoot them instead.
Dude, then that's the worst. When I hear stories like that, that's the worst. I mean, me being a father myself, like, I carry everywhere.
Man,
but
you had sex?
Yes, absolutely.
And I was like, of course.
Once.
Once.
And I got 2 kids out of it.
That's one more than me.
That's one under the belt. But no, like, I mean, I actually go out to the range, You actually have to practice trigger safety. You have to like learn how to hold the gun. It's not just pull it out, put it sideways, and you're gonna scare someone. No, and you don't do stupid shit like that where you pull out a gun to scare someone. When you pull out a gun, it's because you're gonna fucking use it.
Yeah.
So that's why I always tell people, if you're gonna buy a gun, practice with it. Go to the range, practice, because you never know when you're gonna need it. I know there's a lot of people out there that aren't comfortable. Like, I have family members that aren't comfortable with it, but now the way they see the way the world is, they're like, maybe I'll carry like a little 22 or something. I'm like, no, you go get yourself a 45 and make sure you blow a hole in this fucker.
You go get yourself a Tommy gun. You go out. If you're gonna go out, you're gonna go out.
Yeah, no, absolutely, dude, because you're gonna, it's the way I see it when it comes to those situations, it's either you or them.
Well, of course.
So that's why if you buy yourself a gun, please practice with that sucker.
Well, it's funny because even the law's against you in a sense. Like, I saw this story the other day where a guy, he got his car stolen. He ended up finding the guy who stole it. He shot him. He didn't kill him. He shot him. Cops arrested him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, study up on your laws too.
Yeah, because from what I hear, the law is if you shoot them,
you can't shoot them in the back.
You can't shoot them in the back?
No, you can't. If they start running away, that's already, you're out of danger. So you have to be in a form of danger or fearing for your life to be able to use that type of lethal force. You got to feel like they're gonna do something lethal towards you for you to do something lethal in return. So that's why a lot of the people that I've like talked to, and I've talked to cops, I've talked to like people that train under that stuff, that are licensed to teach. And they say, like, no, if somebody's breaking into your house, the first thing you gotta fucking do is say, I'm fearing for my life. If you don't stop, there will be well, no, you don't say, I will shoot you. You say, there will be consequences. They still want to fucking keep going. All right, it's open game. Let's do this. You want to fucking break into my house? You just opened that can of worms. You opened up a can of whoop-ass, motherfucker. You opened up my magazine to fucking take you down. And then, of course, you shoot to kill. You don't shoot to harm. You don't shoot to wound. Chest, lethal head, because they're going to do whatever they want.
Oh, yeah.
And then, of course, if they survive, they can make your life a living hell in court.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So,
have you ever been to court? Like, actually up there?
Yeah.
I have once, and that was the most fucking bizarre.
Stress.
It's like man, no joke. If you haven't been up there, do whatever you can to never be in that situation, because it's like they said, those lawyers, fuck, dude, they're sharp. They'll ask you questions. Their job is to make you
incriminate yourself
or catch you on a lie. Because once they get a lie out of you, you're already in the bad side of the jury.
Yeah, and they're gonna look at you like, nah, fuck this guy.
So like, if anything I learned, when you do your report, because you don't go to court right away, remember, it takes time.
Yep.
When those cops come to your home to get your statement, you better be sure everything you said on there is real.
Yeah. Well, not only that, you always gotta have a lawyer present.
Oh, yeah.
If the cops show up, you tell them, like, I don't want to say anything until my lawyer's here. Once your lawyer gets there, that's when you let him do the talking. You tell your lawyer, hey, this is how it happened. You tell it the way it happened, the truth, and the lawyer will take care of it. The lawyer's going to come out there and be like, hey, dude, well, he was just defending his own. Person broke in, intent to do harm. He defended. He didn't shoot back. He didn't fight back. No, he defended his home, defended his family, defended his property. And that's how this happened. And then the cops are going to be like, oh, he defended himself. Okay. We'll write that down, that he defended himself and that he shot. No. He didn't shoot. He defended.
He didn't shoot. He defended himself. I'll be that guy who's like, I want justice. Hang him now. Hang him now. I got the noose right here.
Oh, God damn it, Uncle Ruckus.
Uncle Ruckus, the Boondocks, if anyone doesn't know that reference.
Yeah, from the Boondocks. If y'all don't know that reference, what have you been living under a rock?
I was going to say, you're either been living under a rock or you're too young to be listening to us. And by the way, if you're still listening to us, you got problems.
Yeah, no, welcome to the club.
Yeah, welcome to the club.
Welcome to the club. But, yeah, no, fuck that, dude. Like, get a gun, train yourself, Don't go do no fucking. I'm gonna go take some Krav Maga. I'm gonna go take some jujitsu,
some Muay Thai,
some Muay Thai and shit like that. I mean,
master method.
Do learn how to fight, because whenever you're in a fist fight, you gotta be at least able to defend yourself. But don't go like, if somebody came up to me with the gun, I'm gonna do my Krav Maga and take it away from the bitch.
My tiger claw,
my tiger claw, or my mantis,
my flying mantis.
And I'm gonna take the gun away from. No, it doesn't work like in the fucking movies. You ain't Jet Li, you ain't Bruce Lee, you ain't Jackie Chan.
Be like a power
Mastodon,
Tyrannosaurus, Saber-tooth. But here's another topic. You familiar with cockfighting? You know, not the cockfighting I know you used to do back in the day.
Oh, okay. No. We're talking about chickens, right?
Yeah, we're talking about roosters.
Yeah.
So you familiar?
Yeah.
Well, Oklahoma passed a bill where it's going to be legal.
Shut the fuck up.
But here's the kicker. One of those cocks has to be a robot.
Huh?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I'm being serious. Oklahoma passed this law.
So, I guess not to get in trouble with like PETA and stuff like that, I guess.
But how the hell's a fucking chicken gonna go against a robot?
And the robot's gonna.
It's a robot chicken.
Robot chicken. I like that show.
I love that show.
It's a good show. But that's crazy. Like, okay, so I have a family member. I have a cousin across the border. He owns a ranch, and he does that. He does cockfighting.
Okay.
And he sent me videos where he's like, yeah, dude, there's just had this match and stuff like that. He won and stuff like that. But to make sure that it's legal, there can't be no gambling. There can't be no bets. Nothing like that. This is just freedom to fight.
Yeah, this is us just watching animals kill each other.
Yeah, this is watch animals kill each other, basically. I mean,
this is the best thing we got to Pokemon battle.
Yeah, exactly. Go, Rooster.
Claw attack.
Did you put the blade on him? Oh, fuck. But it's controlled. It's in a controlled environment and stuff like that. But still, yeah, a lot of people, I'm pretty sure there's going to be some animal activists out there that are like, oh, that is terrible. You're watching for your entertainment. Hey, we got to do something.
There's UFC and that crap already, so.
I don't know. Well, this is UFC, but with cocks.
Yeah,
so, I mean, anyways.
Angry looking
cocks.
Angry cocks.
Yeah, absolutely.
But here's another story, and this one's been blowing up, and I'm ashamed of myself to bring it because we're still giving it more clout, even though we're really see. But Uber, you been hearing about that fat Uber shit?
Oh, dude, that one.
And you know she's a rapper, or supposed rapper.
Oh, I heard something about that she sings or something like that.
Yeah, so if you're unaware, there's a heavyset woman.
Yeah.
We'll call her a heavyset woman. She tried to get an Uber, and her Uber declined her because she was too big.
Yeah.
She was a big girl.
Yeah, she was.
Really big girl.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm a big guy myself.
No, but you're not that.
Well, yeah.
She's like too warm you.
That's saying a lot.
She's big. She's a big girl. That girl has an engine in her belly.
God damn.
For her to walk around, that woman has, I don't know how she does it. I'm surprised she's not on one of those little scooters. But man, like, that girl big, dude.
But I mean, so what was the reasoning though that like, why did he like, did she just not fit in the car?
Because she was too big. He was driving like a little small ass fucking, I forgot the car, but it was a little car.
Why couldn't she just order the bigger car?
Well, you see, that's where it comes into play. That's
the XL Ubers and stuff like that. Because, I mean, I ordered a Uber once when I was at the airport, and they asked me, do you want an XL? I'm like, what's an XL Uber? I didn't know what. It just sits more people, and it's more spacious. I'm like, I just need something regular. So I ordered a regular Uber, and a Tacoma pulled up, dude. I did drive a Tacoma myself, but a Tacoma pulled up, and I'm like, so what? Would this be considered not an XL? Because, I mean, that's a pretty spacious fucking truck.
Yeah.
But, and then, of course, if you order an XL, what are they going to bring? Like a van?
Or bring a Suburban.
A Suburban or something like that? I mean, why couldn't she just order?
Or bring a Hummer.
Yep.
One of those old school Army Hummers.
God damn.
Big ass Army Hummers.
But, I mean, like, well, why couldn't she just order that? I know it's a little bit more expensive. I will say that.
That's why.
But isn't she like a rapper? Like,
she's not a real rapper. She just said she's a rapper.
Oh, I thought she was like famous or something.
She's not famous. She's famous now. But hey, for rapping.
Oh, maybe she's doing this for clout.
Of course she's doing it for clout. You know she's doing it for clout. I do it for clout. But I don't know. Like, there's certain segments
that you wouldn't go to.
There's certain segments I wouldn't do because there's certain segments you do where it just makes you look more like a fool.
True.
And this makes her look more like a fool.
You think so?
What do you mean I think so?
I mean, dude, like, is she really a fool if she's using it for clout? Because now she's going to get a settlement. They're going to have to, Uber's going to have to settle or something. Or the driver's going to have to settle with her on something because they don't want to get sued. The thing about it is, her lawyer actually thinks that she had a case.
Of course he does. I looked in the rule book and it didn't say anything about it. That's how they get you.
That is true. Lawyers do get you. Like we were talking earlier. Yeah, that is true. They look for something to get you on. But that's crazy, dude. Like, I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence because I mean, I wouldn't be offended. Like, oh no, man, you're too big. Well, thank you.
You look down. Well, I didn't think it was that big.
Thank you.
I mean, I get my props.
I mean, I don't think it's that big. But
no one's complaining. Thanks for noticing.
But I don't know. Me myself personally, I wouldn't be like, oh, I'm too big for the car. Okay, so can I order another one? No extra charge. If they told me like, no, you're gonna pay more, I'm like, fuck this.
Well, actually, funny story. Back when I used to be really, really big, like fat boy big.
Mm-hmm.
I was at SeaWorld once, and they told me I couldn't ride the ride because I was too big.
There was a time me neither. Yeah, but it was because at Fiesta, Texas,
I went through it off balance. I wouldn't have moved.
Well, for me, like, they told me you don't fit in the seat because the thing won't click. They had to do a certain amount of clicks for you to be able to ride.
Yeah.
And when the first time, I remember it was me, Isaac, and another buddy of ours that went on. And all three of us, they said, like, no, y'all can ride it. And we're big boys, dude. Y'all can ride it. The dude that handled our seats for us, he's like, y'all sit straight, you're back to the back, all the way. And he like slammed it down on us and it clicked all the way down. Yeah, we felt our shoulders like, I was like, oh, goddamn. But we were able to ride. I guess it's because we had the broad shoulders that it wouldn't click that much. But this dude made it happen. All three of us.
Mm-hmm.
And then we went and enjoyed the freaking park even more. Fucking Six Flags, yada, yada, yada. Water park and all that. And then we came back. We're like, let's go ride it again. Hell yeah. And this time there was a smaller girl like managing the ride, and she tried to do the same thing that guy did, but she couldn't. So they told all three of us, like, y'all can't ride.
Damn.
Like, fuck, dude. And then, yeah, there's a little bit of embarrassment where we get up and you have to walk off the ride, do the walk of shame, but I mean, I'm not offended.
I had so many moments back when I was younger because back in my young days, I was obese. I was an obese kid. And, there was one time where I think I went to Universal Studios or something where, rock climbing?
Oh, yeah.
And like they had rock climbing and like my aunt was like, you want to try? I was like, yeah, I could do it. Like, man, I only got my feet up on that one rock. I could not for the life of me get balance to hold myself on those things. I was so embarrassed because I looked around and everybody was laughing at me.
Really?
Yeah, everybody was like, it was one of those moments where I was like, man,
that sucks, dude.
And then there was this other time back at SeaWorld where those big water slides? The water slides?
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's one of those rides on a slide where it could have, it's one of those things called floats.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
It's where you could have numerous people on it, like up to, depending on weight.
Yeah.
And it was me.
And I have a story for that.
It was me and two of my cousins, and they're within the range of weight.
Yeah.
And I was with them on it, and the dude who was pushing us, because they help push you down the slide, this dude was literally fucking forcing himself. This dude was huffing and puffing, and it was because of me. And like he said, can you go to the other end? And then he finally got us, but it was because I was like wiggling to help him with the force.
Yeah.
And finally he got us, but man, that was another moment.
Yeah, well, no, for us it happened the same thing, and this one's at SeaWorld, that tube thing, and they only allowed me and another buddy to get on because it was 5 of us.
Jesus, 4 big boys?
Well, no. It was 3 big boys. The same, me, Isaac, and another buddy of us, and then their girlfriends. I was the third wheel. Yeah, no, we got there and they're all like, oh, you got to remove your shirt. Okay, sure. And then we got on and the guy at the top, he used his feet and he pushed with like a pole. So he sent us flying and we're like, yeah, this is great. When we got to the middle, there's another person there that like helps you get through the rest. And there was a chick and she goes like, oh, we got two big boys coming in. All right. Can y'all lift your butts off the bottom? And so like she's just like wiggling us to get us through. And out of nowhere, finally she's like, one of y'all, could y'all like just scoot or something like that? And you're like, yeah, sure. And there's people down there like at the end where like we were like, yeah, sure. So we started scooting. I'm pretty sure if somebody had taken a video, they could have added that song "What Is Love" to it because of the way we were like wiggling along with the freaking tire. She finally gets us and she's like, there we go. She pushes us down. We slam to the bottom pool, get off the tire. We swim to the edge. And people were like, damn, y'all made her work. We're like, yeah, we did.
Man, dude, being a fat kid those are my greatest times, but also the moments like there was this one time where I used to be bullied. You know, fat kids got bullied back in the day.
Yeah.
So I remember I used to have I used to have a friend and he was a skinny guy, but he was my friend because, you know, we were gamers and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And of course I had bullies, you know, you're special, the ones you were used to. Like that bully whenever they see you,
yeah,
they would talk shit.
Yeah.
Well, like there was one time we were in classroom and like it was me and my friend and two of them, those two bullies, and they were talking about how fat I was. Talking about how fat I was, and my friend, granted, he tried to defend me.
Yeah,
he was like, "Dudes, he's not that fat." And one of those bullies looked at him with a straight face and said, "Yeah, he is." Yeah. And like and then my friend just like, okay, yeah, you're right. And like it was one of those like, damn.
Yeah. Well, I mean, for me, yeah, I had bullies, but at the same time, I had too much of a short temper to let it slide.
Oh yeah,
that's why I was always in ISS because fighting, get into fights, scraps, saw the stuff. What the fuck you say? What was that? Bam, 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 bam.
Say about my grandma, boy.
My grandmama. What you said about my love rolls? Huh?
My love rolls.
But I was always in fucking ISS in high school. If not, I was skipping. Yeah, goes to show my intelligence.
I used to skip too a lot.
The little wooded area in the back of the school and shit like that. Go over there and smoke some of that mono green.
Yeah, we used to talk shit. Think we were players back in the day. Well, we didn't get shit. None of the chicks liked us. We had some girls in the friend group. But they didn't talk to us like that.
Nah,
they would just talk shit to us.
Now that I think about it, we never made it past it them either.
No.
I don't. No, we never did.
They wouldn't have anyways.
Who knows? For me, it's who knows. But yeah, no. Dude, like, I still, I don't know. I'm on the fence about this chick with the Uber, man. Like, I can't. Why
are you on the fence?
Because, I mean, like, she's doing too much for what happened with the whole lawsuit and stuff like that. But at the same time, like, the guy could have just told her, like, hey, man, which I think he did.
He did. He told her, I'll give you your money back. I'll cancel. Just call for a bigger car.
Oh, okay.
That's what he wasn't just like, no, bitch, you fat.
Okay. So he did give her the option then.
Yeah.
This is stupid.
Yeah, it is stupid. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. He wasn't like a complete dick. He was like, no, I'll cancel. You'll get your money back. You can't fit in my car, girl.
Yeah.
That's it.
And I think I read something about the tires. He's like, I was riding a low enough car already, and then this chick was going to fuck up my tires.
Yeah.
I think I read something like that, but... That's crazy though. Like, and then again, I guess I'm not on the fence then, because that is pretty stupid that you're gonna see.
You ever done Uber?
Yeah. Like,
you ever come across crazy stories or anything?
Crazy stories for Uber? Like, I mean, I've only used I've only used Uber like 3 times, and one of them was because I got so wasted once.
No, I mean, did you do Uber?
Did I do Uber?
Did you actually do?
No.
Right? No.
I would not be here today if I did, because I've heard some crazy horrors.
Me too. I've heard some crazy fucking stories.
I even seen videos of the shit that happens and stuff like that. No, man, fuck that.
There's crazy people out there.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And that's somebody you don't know in your fucking car.
Yeah, well, isn't that what we taught our kids not to do?
Exactly. Oh my God, don't get coming back. Get in strangers' cars,
and here you are getting into strangers' car. Yeah, no, I've heard some horror stories, seen some horrible videos of how people react and stuff like that. But I would never. What I don't understand. Like, does it give you enough money though?
From what? Because I haven't done Uber in a bit, meaning I haven't asked for an Uber. I always ask for Uber when I go traveling.
Yeah.
I haven't done it lately, but I always ask the Uber drivers like any crazy stories or anything like that, and like they say there's a lot of sex stories.
Really?
Like they'll be trying to like pay them or like give them extra if they could bang in their back seat and shit.
Fuck no! You're banging in the back of my car. I only love stains back there.
There's some love stains on my seats.
Hell no! Put some plastic on this bitch.
Yeah.
Not like, I mean, the 3 times that I used an Uber, I usually like give them like a good tip, because a lot of people say like, yeah, no, I'll give them like $5, $6. I'm like, well, I guess I'm different because I usually give them like $15-$20. I mean, like, these people just used their own gas to help you out, and they're using their own gas to get you to where you need to. So I'm pretty sure, like, with $20, at least a quarter or half a tank is full.
Depending on what they're driving.
Like that Tacoma, the lady that drove me home from the airport all the way back to my apartment, I gave her a $20 tip, and she like looked at me like, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's okay." She's like, "With that, I can fill up my tank." I'm like, "Oh, yeah, no, this is for you." Like, I didn't think of it as a big deal. I just thought that's I guess the most, I don't know, the most, I guess, generous thing to give. Like $20. Here you go.
I'm a good tipper. I could say that.
Yeah.
I believe people who don't give good tips are bad people. Like fucking rude people.
Well, here's the thing. Now, here's something for you, because there's a lot of back and forth with this, Sid. Because there's people that says if you can't tip, you shouldn't be going out. Understandable, because the service industry, when you're working as a waiter,
they don't get paid shit. They work off tips.
Yeah, they work off tips. So like, if you can't tip them, don't go out to eat.
Yeah.
But I mean, at the same time, what about those places, for example, like I'm not even gonna say businesses, but there's some businesses that like, they'll take your order, they'll be like, "Okay, here you go." They'll turn the iPad towards you and say like, "Well, how much do you want tip?" I'm like,
"Oh yeah.
Bitch, you just took my order. That is it. You're not the one that's making it. They're the ones that are making it back there, so I'll tip them."
Yeah, if I have to go get food, I don't tip. I'll say that.
Yeah.
But if I sit down for service, I will tip.
Right.
Like, I don't tip if I'm going to go get my food and pick it up.
And see, that makes sense. That makes sense because you're sitting down for the service.
Yeah, you're sitting down for the service.
You're sitting down for the service. What you're paying for is the food. But you're not paying for the service, even though there's that whole fucking gratuity.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
gratuity.
Like, what the fuck is that? Like,
it's tip.
Yeah, see, then at that point, I'm like, so I already tipped, so why am I going to tip again?
Well, I don't know if you know this, I think you do, it's been around forever, but if you have a large party, you're automatically charged for tip.
A tip, yeah.
Gratuity.
Yeah, I think, again, I can't say, but I'm going to say it. It's at a factory, a certain restaurant that's a factory about the cakes.
Oh, the cakes.
Yeah, the cakes.
Does it sell cheese there?
Yes, they do sell cheese.
Oh, okay.
A type of cake cheese.
A cake cheese. Yeah, cake cheese. I do love cake and cheese. I can tell you that much.
And it's a factory.
Yeah. Oh, interesting.
But I used to work there.
Are you the guy who took that girl out for a cheesecake factory? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Oh, what the fuck? I remember that now. But now, dude, like, like when I worked there and I did server for a bit, if there was a big ass party, like when the Spurs would go there, dude, those dudes were tipped.
Oh yeah, of course.
Badass, dude.
Like, those are making bank.
They're making bank and stuff like that. But then when there was a big old party like of like 20 people, we'd have to put tables together and stuff like that, close the whole section off, and just cater to them. We would hate it when they would go in at the last minute, but at the same time, we made some pretty good tips.
Money.
Yeah, no, I remember going home with like $500.
Damn,
one day.
That's good money.
Yeah, that's why I wanted
about stripping.
No, who wants to see this?
Hey, there's a crowd.
There's a crowd. Look out below. Here comes the Thunder Thighs, Thunder Belly Manual.
Onto the tipping thing. There was one time, because sometimes I walk around the mall, and they have those kids. They're young dudes usually, shiny shoes.
Yeah.
So like they had one guy shine my shoes, and they work off tips.
Yeah.
And like he's like, how much you gonna tip me? And I was like, I'll give you $40. And he looked at me and he was like, $40, sir? You're gonna give me $40? And I looked at him. I was like, why? Is that low? Like, he's like, no, that's good, sir. I was like, I'm the customer. Why are you complaining? Like, he said, like, no, I just never got a good tip like that. I was like, well, I mean, well, why are you saying anything? Like,
shouldn't have told me that. Now you're gonna get $5.
$4, dude. You just took that zero out that fucking.
You did this to yourself.
This is a lesson learned, kid. Don't argue with your customer.
Yeah, no, you don't fucking ask. I mean, here's another one. Do you go to the barbershop or do you go to like a regular haircut
No,
place?
I have a barber.
You have a barber.
And I pay him pretty good.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. So I used to do work for this guy. I'm not going to say any names yet, but he always had customers coming to his house. He would do the barber stuff. Like he was a barber.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he would do like special cuts and stuff like that. I'd see these dudes giving him like $150 just for a haircut.
They make money.
I'm like, bro. And then he would offer me haircuts. I'm like, oh, I'm good for right now, man. Because I would see how much they're paying him. I'm like, I'm not going to pay $150 for a haircut.
Give him $150. I don't give mine $150. That's for damn sure.
Well, I asked him, like, well, how much do you charge? He's like, whatever you want to give me. And I hate it when fucking people say that.
Because they're going to judge you on what you get.
Yeah. Because, I mean, if I was like, okay, when I go get a haircut, dude, I'm used to, like, paying $25 to $30. That's including the tip in there.
Jesus.
$25 to $30. That's with the tip. Depending on how good they did and the conversation they kept up. If they were quiet the whole thing, you know, I'd just give them the $25. Because like what haircuts now is like from 18 to 20 bucks.
They're like, depending, they're like 40.
Well, if you go to the barber places that are like the specialist places, like
that's where I go. I go to a gentleman's barber.
See, there you go. That's why you're paying like $40.
But I pay him $60 to $80.
Yeah,
that's his tip.
So you double it up, that's good, and that's good. But when I asked this dude, like, well, how much do you charge? It's like, this depends what you want to give me. I'm like, nah, man, I fucking hate that shit. Like, and I saw this dude giving you $150. I ain't got that kind of change for a haircut.
Yeah, no, that's too much for a haircut. I agree with that.
Yeah.
But my guy, I've been going to him for like maybe like almost 2 years now. I've stuck with him.
Yeah.
And he's a good barber. He's like, he talks. He's a great guy. He is. And I give him more. And this beard, how smooth and how it's because of him.
Yeah.
He takes care of it. Like when I go, he gives me a good shave.
Nice.
He treats me like a lady. He treats me well, so I tip him well.
God damn.
I'm not no 150. God damn, but
well, see, I've been looking for my barbershop, dude, because I want to go somewhere like $40. I don't mind spending that on a good haircut, and then tipping an extra 20 and stuff like that, dude. Hell yeah, dude. If you did a good job, you kept me entertained, and I like the places that do the whole, like, here's a hot towel on your face.
That's what he does.
Yeah, hot towel on your face, and then afterwards, like, does he do single razor?
Yes.
Oh,
single razor.
That's what I'm fucking looking for, dude.
Yeah, you got to go to a gentleman's. They're called gentleman barbershops.
Gentleman's barbershops.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I see a lot of those, but, like, the people that walk in there are walking in, like hairy as fuck, dude. I'm like, damn. Wonder what these guys fucking go through for that shit and how much they're fucking paying.
Yeah, a lot of dudes pay a lot.
Yeah.
They have more hair, they tend to charge more.
I bet. But like, for example, like what you see on me right now, I'm pretty sure they're not going to go above $50 or anything like that. That's why, like, when you told me, like, oh, I pay my 40, I'm like, okay, that's legit for a good gentleman's barbershop place.
No, he charges 40. I give him another 20, 40.
Yeah, see, and that's what I would do too. I would give him like, hey, here's another 20. I used to go to this other one. I'm just going to call it KO. And it was a bunch of girls. They like to like cut your hair and stuff like that. And I started like meeting up with this one over there on Stone Oak. So she started like, giving me the treatment. I would always pay her like around $60, $70 and stuff like that. But when I asked her, like, do you do the single razor? And she's like, no, that's at barbershops. We're not a barbershop. We're just the haircut place.
We're a saloon.
We're a saloon. Yeah. We're a salon. We only do products and stuff like that, which I'm not going to lie. I got kind of addicted to it because after my haircut, she would do like this like little machine that like she's just like passing it through my head when I would get the mohawk back in the day.
Oh, back in the day.
Yeah, and it was like a really close shave, dude. And it felt amazing. The little vibration I had, it felt fucking amazing. And she would just get me like straight to the T, like nice straight lines, everything, dude. And then afterwards, even though I had just that one strip of hair in the center of my fucking head, all right, let's go get you some shampoo. And she would use that nice tea tree shampoo, nice cooling sensation and everything, and massage. Washing my hair, and she puts the conditioner on. You got to leave that for like 5-8 minutes. I'll be just laying there and she'd just massaging my chest, shoulders, and stuff like that. Hear a couple of bones breaking and stuff like that. Oh, damn, amazing. It was great. And to top it all off, while drinking a beer.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
They do that too at my place.
Yeah,
I don't drink there, but yeah, they offer it.
They offer it
free.
Oh.
They don't charge.
No, they would charge me an extra $2.50.
That's how they get you.
Yeah, no. I mean, fuck. I would tell them, like, yeah, take a shot or a Guinness if you have Guinness.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, yeah, no, for sure. This one's $4. They'll be, fucking give me the Guinness, dude. It's my favorite beer. But what's crazy is I can't do beer anymore, dude.
I can't fuck with beer anymore. Beer fucks me up, dude. It's the yeast.
Is it?
It's the yeast that messes me up.
But for me, it's just like back in the day, I know beer didn't give me hangovers.
Back in the day, because you were young.
Yeah, true. And the body ain't what it used to.
Damn, the body ain't what it used to be. I fucking feel like shit, and I'm not even drunk. I feel fucking horrible after one beer.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and like now that's why I drink liquor and whiskey and stuff like that, bourbon and stuff.
It goes down.
It's exactly, and it doesn't give me a hangover.
Yeah.
Like right now that we're just sipping on one fucking drink, I'm pretty sure y'all have heard the burps along the freaking podcast and shit like that. But I feel great. I don't feel tipsy. I don't feel horrible. My stomach's not hurting. I feel good. It goes down great. The flavor's awesome. And then with the cigar, shit.
Cigar.
Cigar
gives it the touch.
The touch indeed.
It's the cherry on top.
Absolutely.
Well, with that, do you want to end us out?
Boom. Looks like that's been another episode of the Bison Podcast.
Bison
Lounge Podcast.
Get it right.
God damn it. First time, God damn it, I already fucked up. Nah, but that's it for today. Thank you for joining us, and hope everybody has a classy day. And don't forget, drink water and fuck.
Yeah, and I'll end it off by saying, thanks for listening to the podcast about everything and nothing, as you could tell. And follow us on our socials. We have an Instagram, an X, and YouTube.
And of course, Spotify.
Leave us comments if you're getting comments. We really appreciate it. We're going to be sticking to this. Hopefully, we could entertain y'all.
But give us some topics that y'all.
Yeah, give us topics. Give us hate mail. That's the one I'm like. I can't wait to fucking be like, oh yeah, here it comes.
Your hair is stupid. How fucking dare you?
But all right, then that's the end of this episode. Thanks for listening.
Absolutely.